Hey FedEx contractors, I wonder if you have encountered this particular error when you have gone to FCC and attempted to download a manifest. If so, you're not alone. There are dozens of contractors across the nation that have reported this exact thing, and FedEx has acknowledged this is an issue in the system that they are working on. But fortunately, GroundCloud already has a workaround because we envisioned a need for converting stops from an inbound package report should FCC ever go down. Well, now we have that case. And so this is how this video here is to show you step by step how to do this process. In other words, how to convert stops from an inbound package report into a manifest for today that drivers can use. Now, of course, this isn't going to be 100% accurate, but if it's 80 to 90%, that's 80 to 90% better than zero. So this is a great start. Drivers can then add or subtract stops off of the route and get their route done. We're not sure how long this is going to take for FedEx to correct this. So let's walk through the process of how you would do this. Now, the first thing you would actually do is to go to MyGroundBiz and download the inbound package report. So I can't show you that, obviously. I'm not authorized to do so. So I'm just going to assume that you know how to do that and that you have downloaded the Excel file version of that. Do not download a PDF file version of that. It has to be the Excel file. And once you do that, what you want to do is go to the GroundCloud portal. And so that looks like this, right? So this is at groundcloud.io. When you log in, you come to your dashboard like this. And what you want to do is click on Manifests over here on the left. And you want to then click on Upload P&D Manifests. And so I'm going to choose here it is. If you've downloaded it, right, it should look like this. It should be named something like Vision IBPR dash and then the date of when you are, so it should be today's date. Unless you know this is going to happen, you could do it the day before, but let's just assume it's today. And in this example, I have it July 22nd. I'm just going to have that chosen, selected like that. And I'm going to choose the terminal, which in my case, this demo company here, I'm going to choose the Rogers, Minnesota terminal, and then hit continue. And so that's going to upload that inbound package report into the system. And so now you're going to see our cloud is processing the inbound package report. So let's just give that a few seconds to finish that processing. All right, so let's say, now don't worry, we are not going to convert all of these routes, all of these stops, I should say, from the inbound package report into routes for today. We're only going to do that for one route. So in our case, let's assume it was this one. It was this 248. That's the only one that we're having trouble with. That's the only one that FCC is giving that unexpected character problem. So here's how we're going to convert the stops from the inbound package report of route 248 into a manifest for today. We're going to start by clicking over here on the CSA feature. If you're not familiar with the CSA feature, you should be, because this is where we track not only the actual stops for the day, you can see everything, but in our case, we want to tap or click over here on the estimated button to see the estimated stops, because those are the ones that have come in from the inbound package report. Okay, notice that we want to make sure that we have the right day. So right now, this is actually, because it's after 12 noon, my local time as I record this, it's this feature here under estimated. It's actually showing the estimated work areas for tomorrow, but I don't want that. I want to convert the stops for today. So look at this date right there. In my case, it's the 22nd. And so I don't want to look at tomorrow. I want to look at today. So, but depending upon the time of day, you might need to click right here where it says show today. Okay, and now that I've clicked that, it says it's loading route delivery day. So let's give that a second to load up. All right, so here are all of my routes for today. And I can actually see them. That's a good sign. So let's open up the slider over here. And I said we were looking for route 248. So there it is. I'm going to click on that. And as I click on that, it will open it up. It'll actually show me all of these stops here and the color. But here's the thing that we want right there. So look at that. We got 102 stops, but this is the one that we want right here where it says copy to actual. That is the mechanism by which we are going to take the stops from the inbound package report and convert them to a route for today. And notice it's only for the routes that you do this for. So it's not going to impact any of the other work areas or routes for today. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on copy to actual, and it's going to give me this confirmation dialog. By the way, if you fat fingered something and the manifest actually did come in for this day, you would get a warning right here to say that, hey, we've already received that for today. So, but no warning. We don't have a we don't have a route 248 that's come in today. So we'll go ahead and just click on proceed. And right here, it says estimated stops were copied successfully. All right, that's a good sign. So now we can come over to the overview, and there it is. So 248 has now been created as an actual route day. Notice that when we do that procedure, the driver will be assigned as none, even if there was already a driver assigned to route 248. So again, how do we do that? Let's just assign a driver to that real quick. We'll come over here to click on drivers, and we will find, who do we want? We'll say Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is going to drive that today, so we're going to click on his name and then just assign route, and then we will just find our route 248. Got a lot of routes in here. All right, where are we? 248 Rogers, that's the one we want. And we want that on. Update driver for current day. Make sure that's on. That should be by default. And proceed. All right, driver's route was assigned successfully. Go back to the overview, confirmation. Excellent, that's what we want. So now we have successfully converted the stops from the inbound package report and assigned it to driver Ben Johnson. So he is ready to go. He can log in right here. Now, let's say there are some stops that he's got that are not in this inbound package report. Well, that's okay. You can actually add stops via the driver app as well as in the portal. So if you wanted to add them in the portal, you'd click on the route, you'd click on view stops, and then right here, there's an add stop button just like that. So you can put that in there like that. Alternatively, the driver can do it in the app by pressing and holding on a location on My Drive, and up will pop a dialog with where the driver can tap on details and add that as well. So that's a quick overview of this system. This is also meant to be a fail-safe in case FCC goes down. So as a best practice, we would highly advise that you grab those inbound package reports the day before, and that way you have them. So, but think of it. In this case, if you have that inbound package report, all of FedEx, the whole FCC, all of My Brown Biz, potentially, or certainly if all of FCC goes down, you will be far ahead of the game. You'll have 80 to 90% of your stops, and with just adding those additional stops, your fleet will be out and delivering while everyone else is running around with their, like chickens with their heads that have been cut off. Also, we are working on additional means to, as backup systems. For example, we're working on the ability for iPads to actually scan the labels of packages and add them in. Imagine the scenario where all of MyGroundBiz, FCC, everything of FedEx is down for days. Well, with such a system, you could continue by scanning packages, and we build out the routes and you can deliver. So this is the way we think. Hopefully that never happens, but we want to be ready if it ever does. That's what I got for you here today. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions on that, give us a call or email us at support@gogroundcloud.com. Thanks so much for partnering with GroundCloud.